So it's breakfast time. I just fed the little puppy his breakfast. Now in my take-home instructions, I say to start with 1/4 of a cup, but give them as much as they want in the 15 minutes and then take it away. I always want them to have leftovers. So I usually start with even like 1/2 cup, but that's way too much because he always has leftovers. But in my opinion, feeding puppies as much as they want is a good thing. But, you know, if there was a puppy that was looking obese, I might rethink that. But usually that's not an issue. So this little guy is 11 weeks old, and he's doing a good job using the litter boxes. And I wanted to talk a little bit about litter boxes because I've had this in some of my videos. I don't even remember why I put this one up here, but this is a handy kind of litter box when you have dogs that like to poop off of the edge onto the floor. Sometimes puppies will put their front feet in and their back feet out, and they'll potty on the outside. I feel like that's just a bit of laziness and just needs some ongoing training with just, if you see the puppy putting the front legs in and not the back legs, just give them a little nudge and say, go potty. And I think that's the best way to handle that situation. I've tried different litter boxes, and I don't really think it makes a difference if they're doing that. That's just a behavior that needs some training. Usually it just takes a few little nudges into the litter box all the way before the puppy gets the idea that, oh, I guess I need all 4 feet in the litter box. So also I've had some questions about how do you transition the puppy to a different place to potty, whether it be outside or a different litter box. And I do like to potty train all of our dogs to go outside. And so crate training is so helpful for that, because once the puppy can stay dry all night in his crate, then first thing in the morning, I just take the crate, pick it up, walk over to wherever I want him to potty, and let him out and say, go potty. And if he doesn't, then I put him right back in the crate, and I wait about 15 minutes, and then I bring him back to the place I want him to potty, which in our case is the porch potty. So they learn to use the doggy door, and then the porch potty is over there. So I've been just kind of waiting for him to finish eating. Are you all done? Are you all done? Are you ready to go get some water? They're usually thirsty when they first finish eating. Well, I'm going to try this. He's already been up for a while, so he may not have to go potty right now. But basically, I just carry it outside, because since he knows how to use the doggy door, then I feel like he's ready to learn to go outside. And he's actually already been going outside for a few weeks. And it's been pretty wet here, and my porch potty is a little soggy. I did have a hardware cloth mesh underneath, and it kind of disintegrated. I don't even know if it came with it, but let me see if I can do this when I'm recording here. Boop, 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 boop. He's like, what are you doing? Come here. Hold on, I have to put the phone down for a minute. Okay. Well, he was in the porch potty, and now he's not. So he might not need to go potty. But basically, if it was first thing in the morning, I would carry him to the porch potty, and I would put him in there, and I would say, go potty. And if he did, I would give him lots of praise and maybe a treat if he was treat motivated. Otherwise, if he didn't, I would just put him back in the crate and wait 10 or 15 minutes and then try it again. And then just basically playtime happens after he's gone potty, because first thing in the morning, what did you find? I know that he has had to go potty, or he has to go potty first thing in the morning. So that's a great time to potty train. And eventually they will go potty. And I just wait for them to do it in the right spot and give them praise And then eventually they will just start going on their own in there. And sometimes I will have the litter box in the house, while we're doing this introduction to the new potty area. But at some point, I just move the litter box out of the way. Otherwise, they might just keep using it instead of going outside to potty. So if you do move the litter box, then you want to kind of watch the area where the litter box used to be, because sometimes the puppies will think, oh, this is a place to potty right here. But the litter box isn't there, so I'm just going to potty on the floor. So sometimes that does happen. So I like to kind of move the litter box little by little. Now you see, hey, we were just outside and you didn't go. But I like to kind of move it towards the location that I ultimately want them to go. So if I had it, like if that one was the only one, I'd probably start moving it out, and closer to the door and do that. But there's just lots of training that has to happen, and but once they're potty trained, they usually stick with it. And if you start seeing them potty in the wrong spot, then I feel like their space is too big. So I recommend making their world smaller temporarily. So if they started pottying, like, I don't know, somewhere just on the floor or whatever, I would just put an X pen up or a divider. I love these static mats because I can just put them on the floor and they're not super visible. And just make their world smaller until they get the idea of where to go. Another thing I do if they're pottying in the wrong spot is put a bed in the spot that they're pottying. What are you doing? That's Splash. She wants to come play. But I'm trying to get you. Yes, I am. You're the star of the video today. Yes, you are. Anyway, if they're pottying in the wrong spot, I will either feed them in that spot or put a bed in the spot so they get the idea that this is not the place to potty. And to crate train, if they're not used to the crate, feeding them in there is a big help. So if they want more food, depending on how much they ate, I usually just wait till the next meal. But if they didn't eat very much, then I might give them a little lunch till they get the idea that if you want to eat, you have to be in the crate. So sometimes they want to just get out of the crate and play. There's Splash Mama. She has her puppies. Gonna go outside? Are you gonna go outside? Let's go outside. It's been rainy. Come on. Let's go outside. You gonna go? Let's go see. Oh. Gonna run around in the rain. It's not raining now, but it's been pretty soggy the last few days. Oh, lots of mess to get into here. Come on, come away from there. Had a lot of rain, so we have standing water. That's pretty yucky. How was that? That's your potty. Come on. You gonna go potty? Are you gonna go potty? Let's see. Let's see if you'll go potty now. Are you gonna go potty? Come here. Come up here. Are you a sweet puppy? I can't see you when you're too close. We've had tornadoes in the state, but none near our house. At least not as far as I know. I did sleep through a pretty rainy night one night. I didn't notice it until I noticed our apple tree 2/3 gone in the morning. That was a shame. Hey, that was several weeks ago though. These storms we've been having, I don't think any of them have been close to our house. Yep.